Hey everyone, it's Pixelade here and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. We have some good news and bad news today, but ultimately I think it will be good news overall. So Answers HQ, the place most simmers know for viewing the latest bugs with the game and also being able to report issues and meet 2 issues that have already been reported, is officially shutting down. We have previously heard about this, but it is actually happening now at the very end of January, which is perfect timing before the next Sims 4 expansion pack. So the Sims Direct Communications makes a tweet earlier today. Next week, EA is fully launching EA Forums and completing the move from Answers HQ. We're working to migrate all the necessary content from AHQ to EA Forums, which will cause downtime between the 2 sites. They have published a post over on answers.ea.com laying out the plan and the timeline for when these changes will occur. But I do have to say before I get into this, I kind of am excited for all of this to migrate over to the EA Forums because I just personally do not like Answers HQ that much. I don't know. I just find it kind of confusing. It's hard to navigate and find certain things. Sometimes I'm trying to look through bugs, and just the general layout of the website feels kind of clunky to me. And just taking a peek over on the official EA Forums, it just seems like everything is much better organized. There's featured content on the sides, tags that you can click on to find things by specific tags. There's recent content with newest topics, most viewed, most replied, most likes, and of course a whole tab for solutions. And it's easy to navigate between different EA games. So just personally, I think that this is going to be a lot better, but the time is coming near where Answers HQ is going to shut down. So EA Spectre, community manager, makes a post over on Answers HQ. We're less than a week away from fully launching EA Forums, our brand new community hub where you can connect with other players to chat about all things EA games, share tips and tricks, and get help when needed. We're working hard to make sure we migrate all the necessary content from Answers HQ to EA Forums. To make this migration as smooth as possible, the sites will become temporarily unavailable as laid out below. So from January 26th to 29th, that's going to be this coming Sunday to this coming Wednesday. Geez, I'm hoping that the patch they announced for next week doesn't have any issues, because if so, it's just going to be a mess to actually report and find things. EA Forums will be unavailable through those set days. They do right here from January 26th, Answers HQ will be read only and posting will be disabled. The site will then shut down and redirect to EA Forums. So it's looking like there's going to be a couple of days here where there will basically be no forums or no way to post because EA Forums is going to be unavailable. That's the new site that they're migrating all this to. That's happening from January 26th to 29th, but then from January 26th, Answers HQ will be read only and you won't be able to post. So you're not going to be able to access the new site and you won't be able to post on the current existing site that is going to be shut down. And we're expecting a patch next week. So all I'm going to say is, for the sake of The Sims 4 and for the sake of Sims players, I'm hoping we don't receive that patch on Monday or Tuesday. We do have the kits that are arriving next week as well. So I'm hoping that the patch and the kits arrive either on Wednesday or Thursday, just to avoid there being no forums, because I can't even imagine the bloodbath that that's going to be if that is the case. Also, their social medias are going to be flooded with replies, posts, and quotes and all of that stuff if players have no way to report issues with their games. They do right here that on January 29th, which is Wednesday, EA Forums will launch in all 9 languages with support for most EA games. So the official shutdown of Answers HQ is going to happen sometime in February. January. This post was made back in November, but we have the launch of the new website happening at the very end of the month. They do write that they will be migrating most of the content, including posts, images, and boards for active EA games and services, and they're going to also be migrating bug reports, which is good to hear. It would suck if all of that would have to be posted over again if there weren't already active forums for stuff, which there are, especially a lot of the issues that simmers are currently experiencing right now. Thankfully, all of that will be pulled over to the new website. They do write here that videos you've uploaded to your galleries will not be migrated though, so keep that in mind. So active users and content will be migrated over to EA forums. That includes your profile, your XP, and all of its content. If you meet either of the following criteria, you've logged into Answers HQ at least once since January 1st of 2022, or you've made at least one post in the past and you've logged into Answers HQ at least once since January 1st, 2019. Most of the badges you've earned are also going to carry over, but what won't be migrated? Profile settings, profile biography, direct messages, subscriptions, avatars, and macros. So you're going to lose all that stuff, unfortunately. You guys will have to share below, what do you guys think of this migration to a completely different website that's going to handle bug reporting and of course solutions for bugs and just general support if you guys are having issues with your Sims games. But I wanted to give you guys an update on this in case you frequent this website. I personally am excited for the new website. It looks a lot better, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, but what I'm not excited for is the transition over, because if we can all remember, the transition from Origin to EA app was a giant mess. So I just feel like this is going to go the same way, but we can all just hope and pray that it won't. That's gonna be it from me. Thank you guys for clicking and watching. I'll see you all next time. Take care and happy life simming.